We are in Michael's right now, and I wanted to show you this garland that they have. It caught my eye, so I had to come down this aisle. They have a lot of their Easter stuff out and their little kits and stuff, but I absolutely love this garland. Of course, the one that I like the most is $24, and you would probably want to buy like 2 of them and intertwine them. But I mean, this is pretty. You could put this over your front door or your mantle or whatever. They have some really cute Easter stuff though. But we've, oh, I like that pillow too. We went in Home Goods and we went in Marshall's. And then this, Michael's is right next to Marshall's. And I said, well, why don't we go in Michael's? And, I'm glad we did though, cause they have some cute stuff. Look how pretty these plates are. Look at do you see the big carrots? See, these say they're $40 here. They have something very similar, not as cute. I admit these are cuter. Very similar though at Home Goods for half that price. But now I do like that little boy a lot. But it does say it's $40. But look at his backpack. They have them just like that, but without the backpack at Home Goods for like $25. I like that sign. Hello Spring. Yeah, they have some really cute stuff for Easter, but you have to use, that's why they offer the online coupons, is you have to use them because they're so expensive. Don't you think, Gav? Those wreaths are pretty.
Reminds me of the one we have.
The forsythia? Yeah, it does. I think we got ours at home. Is that where you're thinking we got it?
Yeah, sounds right.
So they have a St. Patrick's Day section, which I think is really neat because I've never seen a clover wreath like that before. So see, I was all ready to jump to Easter, and they have things for St. Patrick's Day. And the parade around here is pretty big. We've been to the parade before and I vlogged it. It's on YouTube. But I think that's why they get stuff like this in here too, is because people like to wear stuff like this to the parade. And oh my.
Macrame.
Yeah, those were popular for sure. We have a box here from Gina. Gina lives in Alabama, and so she's never sent me a box before, so I'm very curious. Kevin usually doesn't let me read the letters at the beginning because if she said something in there to indicate what's in there, he likes for me to be surprised. So, oh, coffee? Oh, cool. Okay, we have Moose Munch, a maple walnut.
We've seen that.
There's 2 of these. It's Harry and David.
Yeah. We saw that somewhere.
And they're both the same, right? Yeah, they're both maple walnut.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 of the Great Value Donut Shop. Oh, cool. Yeah, we've not tried those. So we like trying new coffee. This says Golden Flake. It came from CVS. Golden Flake cheese curls. I'm wondering if we've ever tried any Golden Flake.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's a brand that's
cheese curls, so like Cheetos. And what are these? These are from TJ Maxx. It is Dream Pretzels. Thin and crispy pretzel chips, baked sesame. And you know, Kevin and I love sesame. I cannot wait to try those. Sesame, that sounds good. TJ Maxx is one of those places we like to go in every so often to look for different foods and stuff like that. We need to go in there again.
Go to Marshall's, Home Goods.
Yes. These are Kind Healthy Grains, cinnamon oat clusters with flax seeds. These are from Target. I didn't see this flavor on your channel. No, I've not had this. So I need to, this reminds me I need to get me some more yogurt to go with this. That sounds good. Okay, these are Olivia. Now we have had Olivia chocolates, but this is cappuccino, and I don't know, apparently Gina searched the channel, so she would know if we'd had the cappuccino, so I'm gonna assume we have not. Olivia chocolates, I know in our area, they sell those at Home Goods. Saw some today in Home Goods. This is Publix Sun Tropics Cocoa Rolls, salted caramel rolled coconut wafers. And Publix is one of those stores I want to go shopping in. I'm dying to go to a Publix. I think that would be so much fun. These are Golden Flake. I've never seen these. These are peanut butter, cheese flake, and a peanut butter toast flake. So these are like the Austin brand crackers, and they're just the Golden Flake.
Well, these are Publix too.
My dad would be totally jealous right now. My dad, growing up, he bought these all the time, didn't he?
Peanuts, I am.
Peanuts in the shell. He likes them like this. He likes to sit there in front of the TV and eat these peanuts. These are from Publix. These are Hampton Farms Jumbo Unsalted Roasted Peanuts and Jumbo Salted Roasted Peanuts. Yeah, that'll be awesome. I wonder if Hampton Farms is a Publix brand.
I don't know.
No, it's its own brand, Hampton Farms.
And don't show the back page, there's an email on there.
Okay. Tammy and Kevin, I love your guys' channel. Thank you so much for all the work you put into it. The things I have in the box are random. I haven't tried any of them except the Golden Flake. Golden Flake is an Alabama company, so I love all of their products. Their cheese curls are my fave. Tammy, I feel like we have so much in common. I have lost 75 pounds starting my journey in 2009. I lost 10 to 12 pounds this past summer and fall since adding Pilates to my workout. I count calories like you and save my big ones till the evening. It gives you something to look forward to. Also, I am a huge Anglophile. Yay! I love all things British and truly hope this year me and my hubby Leon can go to England. I watch 75% British TV and YouTube. I think we do too.
We watch, yeah.
The majority of things we watch.
If it's not 75, it's 50-50 at least.
I bet you it's 75.
It's probably
because we watch a lot of British TV. I even had to buy a DVD player from England to play most of their DVDs. MC Beaton is one of my favorite authors. How cool! And I have read all the Agatha Raisin and Hamish Macbeth series. If you want some more like MC Beaton, try Ann Purser, Hazel Holt, and Dorothy Carroll. Hazel Holt, I have read one of her books. Dr. Dan, I think he only sent me one. Dr. Dan sent me a Hazel Holt, and I really liked it. It was a very good murder mystery. But those, they're hard to find. All great. For a great psychological thriller, Ruth Rendell can tell a story like no other. I'm going to have to look these up. Check out these British YouTube shows if you get a chance. They are all great. Super Size versus Super Skinny, I watch, love it. Secret Eaters, I watch and love it. Come Dine With Me is an awesome show. I love that. That is, I've talked about it a long time ago, but I love Come Dine With Me. And Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners, Ashley got me into that one. I absolutely love that.
Call the Cleaners. Okay,
there's one called Call the Cleaners, and it's
only in the 2nd season right now.
It is so good, Call the Cleaners, because Fat Families. Watch Fat Families too.
So you guys have the same
yes,
top line
I watch those
on the list.
I actually have a list next to my monitor right now of shows. If I think about it, I'll say them in this vlog, because sometimes when you're watching so many shows like that, you forget, okay, what was that I was watching? I was really into it. Now I need to go watch another one. And so I have a list of, like, when I run out of these to watch, I can watch this next. But I think every single one of these is on that. But there are some other ones that are just like funny shows. For example, I talked a couple weeks ago about one called Benidorm. Benidorm, it's hilarious. It is this adult comedy. The quality is so crappy though, because
on YouTube,
because we're having to watch it in this little bitty square on YouTube, and sometimes they speed up the talking or they'll slow down the talking, and then they're
almost always mirrored.
Yes, because they're not supposed to be on YouTube. It's illegal for them to be on YouTube. So I'm just glad that I'm getting to watch them at all. But then the other one that I've been watching, and Kevin hasn't watched it at all, is called Gavin and Stacey.
I haven't watched it. No, they've got that on Amazon, right?
Did you? Yes, that's on Amazon. Yes,
that's on Amazon Prime.
That is on Amazon Prime. So if you get Amazon Prime, you can watch Gavin and Stacey, and it is an excellent quality. What I did not know is at the very beginning of Gavin and Stacey, it said that what's his James Corden. It said that he wrote Gavin and Stacey, was one of the writers. He's in it. He is actually Gavin's best friend, and he was quite a bit bigger back then. I mean, he's a good size now. I think he's perfect the way he is right now. But he used to be a lot bigger. So if you have not seen him heavier, you have got to watch this show. But you can't watch it with kids, because it's not a kid's show. Please email. She gave me her email. You guys keep up the good videos. Roll Tide Roll, all the best. Gina, P.S. Love Guido and Chapel. They bring big smiles. My baby is an orange cat named Willie. We have had him for 12.5 years. I love animals. Willie. That's a cute name for an orange cat. What was Jennifer's name? Henry.
Henry.
My sister had a huge orange cat.
Henry and Sophie.
Henry was his name, and she had a tabby named Sophie. So I like Henry, that name
Henry
too.
Was a huge fat cat.
He had really long hair too.
Right.
So
he was fat.
Naked, he might have been a lot smaller.
No, I don't think so. He was heavy. He was a big cat.
But thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. I will try to remember to tell you all those shows when we get back home, the other British shows that I've been watching. Because I looked over the list, and there are some on there that Gina did not mention, like Can't Pay Will Take It Away. I've mentioned that a long time ago. I hope you all watch that. There's an ambulance. There's like Inside the Ambulance. There's just a bunch, so I'll try to remember when I get home. We're on our way to go see Gavin and Amelia and visit with them for a little while, and anytime we're gonna go over there, I'll put a little something in my purse, and I've got these are the little, they're called the Grocery Gang, and they're 2 flushed groceries in a toilet. So this is literally a toilet seat, and they will love that. Gavin, I'll give that one to Gavin. And then I've got this one to give to Amelia. This is My Little Pony Cutie Mark Crew. and I have not given her any of these yet. Well, what I do is I try to find these on clearance when I can, and like both of these were bought on clearance. One, I think the grocery game was from Walmart, and My Little Pony was from, I'm thinking Target. It could have been from Walmart though, I'm not sure, but they're great if you can get them on clearance, and then it just thrills the kids to get something.
Yeah, because they're normally like $4 or $5 a piece.
Yeah, they're normally expensive.
So we wait till we get them for $1.25.
Right, right. So Valentine's Day is this coming week, and so I bought these a couple of weeks ago at Kroger. They were $5 a piece. I bought Amelia the little unicorn. You can see the little horn on its head. And I bought Gavin the raccoon, and I'm gonna put these in my purse too. So they always know I bring them the little toys, but they won't be expecting these as well, and they like to sleep with these, so they will really be happy with them. So I told you I would tell you the shows that I have written down on this piece of paper in my bedroom. I have Inside the Ambulance. These are shows you can find on YouTube. Inside the Ambulance, Ambulance Australia, Come Dine With Me, Rich House Poor House, which I've talked about before and I love, Fat Families, Secret Eaters, Super Size versus Super Skinny, Fat Doctor. Fat Doctor is really good. I've been watching, let's see, Family by the Ton, and I think I wrote that down, but I don't know if I like that one or not. I'm thinking I didn't like that one, now that I'm saying that. There's one called Bad Tenants and Rogue Landlords. There's also another one about, I've watched it before, about bad tenants. But it has a different, it sounds like that, but it has a little bit different name. There's also one that came up in my recommended, but I have not watched it yet. So I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. It's called The Welsh Weight Clinic, and like I said, I have not watched the first second of it, but it came up in my recommended, and sometimes you'll see a video in your recommended, and if you don't click on it when you refresh the page, it might not come up again. So I made sure that I wrote it down so that I can check it out at some point. And then I told you all I'm watching Gavin and Stacy, and I love that. And Kevin's even caught a couple of episodes with me, and he's laughed, and it's funny. It's really funny. We also watched season 1 of Mr. Mercedes, and you can get it on Amazon. They have the DVD available of season 1 on Amazon. I looked it up for you all to make sure I knew the price. It's $18 if you order it from Amazon. Kevin's actually read the book, Mr. Mercedes, and 3/4 of it, he said, followed the book. I mean, when we were watching it, we were going through it, and he's like, this is great because it's following the book, and he said, you don't even have to read the book because it's just like that. And then it took a turn, and it no longer followed the book. And he told me after where it went astray, and I don't think, honestly, I don't think it made a difference to the story. I understand what he's saying. I understand his point, but I don't think it took away from the story that they did it a little bit different, although I don't understand why they did it differently. It's like some movies are completely different than the actual book, like The Shining. The Shining with Jack Nicholson, I love that movie. It's an excellent movie, but it's completely different from the Stephen King book. If they actually did The Shining again, I think it was a mini-series, and they actually did it again, and they did it just like the book. And if you watch that mini-series, then you would actually see what the book was about. The Shining, the movie, it's a little bit loosely based on the book, but it's very different. I don't know why they did it that way, but I mean, I still like it. But like if you watch The Green Mile, you don't even have to read the book, because the movie is so much like the books. They were little bitty thin books. I think they came out one at a time. I don't think they came out all at once because they're little bitty thin. They were little bitty thin when they first came out, and I'm sure it's one big book now. But the movie is so much like the book that you don't even have to read the book, The Green Mile. But now Mr. Mercedes, Kevin said, "Are you sure you're not going to read it?" And I said, "I'm not going to read it. Now that I've watched the movie, I'm not gonna read it." And he said that 3/4 of it was just like the book, so really there's no point. So he went ahead and told me, and I didn't think it made that much of a difference. But it's definitely an adult movie. You do not want children present, and you need to make sure that you can deal with a lot of things before you watch this, because there's a lot of situations in this movie that are in this show that aren't in regular shows. A lot of situations that, you know, you think you can handle a lot, and there's just things in here, content, that you need to make sure you can handle a lot before you watch this. But I thought it was really, really good, and I wanted to keep watching it, so we binged on it this past weekend because it was so good. So that's just one to look out for. And then there's another Stephen King one that I would like to see. I don't know if it's on Hulu. I don't remember where I saw it. Another vlogger told me that she watched it. I think it was called Castle Rock or something like that. And I want to see about watching it too, because I think it'll be good. But, so that's what we've been watching this weekend. At this point, my foot is still, I think it's better than it was last week, but we still have not been back to the gym. Kevin only goes to the gym for me. Kind of like, I signed up for the gym because of Ashley. Although I enjoy it, I really do. Kevin doesn't really enjoy it at all. He literally just goes for me. So he has not been back. But when I go back, of course he'll go back. But we have not been back yet. I don't want to go back until my foot feels completely better, because there's no point. But I have discovered that I can get on my bike and it doesn't hurt me, because I'm not putting any pressure on my heel at all. So I can get my steps in that way because I put my Fitbit around my ankle. It just gets old. You know, I can do the bike, but it's just boring. You know, it gets boring. You want to do it for like an hour, but then you don't want to do it anymore the rest of the day. It just gets old. That's why it was nice to be able to walk around or get on the treadmill or walk around the house or whatever. So I'm trying to do more of that, but I'm still taking ibuprofen. I did not go to the doctor. I don't know if I said that in last week's vlog or not. I canceled that doctor's appointment just because I don't think they'll do anything. I've been to the doctor for stuff like that before, so has Kevin, and they usually don't do anything. So I just don't want to waste the money, and then it would just annoy me. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, give it a couple more days, and see if it'll go away on its own. I do feel like it has gotten better, so I'm just giving it a little bit more time. So the cat has jumped up on the bed behind me. He has needed a lot of attention this morning. What are you doing, Japple? He's been very, very needy. Oh, that's his claws. I'm thinking, what is that noise? He's got his claws on the blanket. But he has meowed and meowed and wanted constant attention and wanted to be held, and I have no idea why, but that's just how he is sometimes. He is a needy cat. We have some packages to open for you. This one is from Alicia in Virginia. Oh, those are cute. Can you hold those up? Those are some little Valentine's Day pug socks.
Those are cute.
And then she sent me, Tammy and Kevin, happy Valentine's Day, Alicia. And that's a pretty card.
That is pretty.
That's very pretty. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love the little fancy socks, Alicia. Okay, now we have some packages, 2 packages. These are from Carly in the United Kingdom, and Carly contacted me on Facebook, and she said, I've sent you 2 packages, and they said they're at your P.O. box. So it's always good, because then we go check the P.O. box. Oh my goodness, Mr. Mr. Clever's Mensa Test. Are you as clever as me? 100 multiple choice question cards, adults only. This Mr. Clever Mensa Test contains 100 questions featuring a series of IQ-style puzzles developed by the Mensa Puzzle team in cooperation with Mr. Men. Train your brain or challenge a friend and see if you are as clever as Mr. Clever. Total up your score and compare your answers to the back of the package. This will then give you a percentage of how you compare against Mr. Clever's ratings. Of course, Mr. Clever is 100%. So it's 30 card packs including instructions, questions, and answers. That is awesome. That will be very fun.
I'm horrible with the logic puzzles and stuff.
Yeah. Lions Mallows. These are coconut mallow cakes.
Something here smells really good.
Those look good. We love coconut cakes. Okay, and then we have some Milka biscuits. These are little cowls. And then the Choco Sticks. I was thinking we had these before, but maybe we've had the Cadbury Choco Sticks. Maybe we haven't had the Milka ones.
This is what I smell, by the way.
Oh, is it a candle?
It's a candle. Oh, there's another one here too.
A Little Miss scented candle. Life is better when you giggle. It's bubblegum scented.
And this one's
oh yeah,
candy floss, which is roll.
Candy floss is
roll candy floss. It smells like vanilla.
Is candy floss is cotton candy. Yeah, cotton candy. Those are so cute. And even after the candles are gone, I can keep the tins. Yes, thank you very much. McVitie's Digestives. I love these. These are the slices topped with milk chocolate, and then we have the Hobnobs Odie Flapjacks. Thank you. I love the McVitie's brand. These are the Real Pork Crackling Company. Pork cracklings. Yeah, these are roast pork flavor. Yeah. So those will be good. And then we have Cadbury Mini Stars. I know we've had these, and these are very good. And then these are the white chocolate. Okay, so these have a milky center, and these have the milk chocolate center. I think we've had the milk chocolate center. I don't think we've had the white chocolate before, though. And if I'm wrong about trying any of these, you know we'll try them. It's hard for me to remember everything. These are Mayhem Crazy Rocks, the full-on chew. And we have some candies that look like this, but we've never had these. This has Super Strawberry, Obvious Orange, Lucky Lemon, Bombastic Blue Raspberry, Apple Alarm, and Crazy Cola. Those look like fun. And Cadbury Dairy Milk Dime. She knows what I like. I love the dime. And we have not had these. These are, they're a Cadbury cream egg, but they're called Twisted. And I think it's just, yeah, it's milk chocolate with a soft fondant center, but the chocolate is formed in a different, it's a different shape.
Same flavor.
So it's same flavor. Yeah, I'll probably show it on camera though, because we haven't tried those particular ones, and people might be curious what do they look like and all that. So I'll probably show
this
them. Little Miss Chatterbox. He's
read what flavor it is.
So funny. Blah blah rah rah raspberry.
Blah blah rah.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
Blah.
Just blah, 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 blah. There's a bunch of tubes of cookies in here.
Oh, good. Thank you. Ooh, boxes, raspberry and vanilla, jam and cream. Those look awesome. These are McVitie's Toasties, coconut rings. That's a huge package, isn't it?
It's big too.
Well, I tell you what makes it look big too is it's long and it's, you know,
it's one single layer of cookies.
Right, over here.
They would put those in like 2 or 3 layers.
Right.
In a square package.
Right, instead of putting them in a package like this, but this, these are
Toasties.
coconut rings. This is ginger nuts. These are shorties.
Are those toasties or tasties? Tasties, okay.
Oh, did I say toasty? I said toasties.
No, you may have been saying toasties.
No, I said toasties.
Oh,
they're tasties.
Tasties.
I said it wrong, I'm sorry.
Because there's another one.
Tasties. Shorties. And these are McVitie's Tasties Jam and Cream. Oh, okay, so I see what she did. She's given us a...
Foxes and a
McVitie's so we can compare them. That's what she's done. As long as this one's raspberry too, and it is, it's raspberry. So that's good because that will be fun. We'll be able to compare those. I love these. These are McVitie's Hobnobs Vanilla Cream. They are amazing. I think Dr. J first sent us these. They're so good. These are Maryland cookies. These are desserts, New York cheesecake cookies, and Mississippi mud pie cookies. So that's cool that we have 2 American flavors. Yeah, that's neat. And this says, just to say, to Tammy, Kevin, and family, sorry it has been so long sending you something. I still watch your videos daily. I have sent items, some I don't think you have tried, and others for you just to enjoy. All the best, Carly. P.S. Hope you had a great Christmas and birthday. Thank you very, very much.
And you all never have to send us anything.
No, you don't.
We really appreciate it when you do, but
yes.
you never feel obligated.
No, you don't ever feel obligated, and it's awesome that you sent stuff that we've had before that we can just enjoy too. I really appreciate it, and I love the candles. And that, I can't wait to break open that Mensa, the IQ thing, because I think that'll be cool. So thank you very much. It's 4:30. And I want to show you how Guido's acting. Look at him. It's 4:30 and he wants to eat. So now he has the cat wanting his food. Well, the juice. We know. Look at him. This is what he does. Yep. Is Mama gonna go in here? Huh? Yep. Am I gonna go in here? Huh? You're eating way too early tonight. There you go. scary.
Yeah, you jump like somebody's going after.
I want to tell you all about another show that I have been really enjoying. This is on Netflix, and it's called Botched Up Bodies. And now, you know, I love Border Security, America's Frontline. I also love Border Patrol. I think this is the one that's in New Zealand, maybe. But I want to talk to you right now about this Botched Up Bodies. I wanted to show you the little thumbnail of what it looked like on Netflix before I started talking about it. If you decide to watch it, it is not for children. It takes place in the UK, and they do not have the hang-ups that Americans do about showing nudity on television. As far as, I don't know about regular nudity, I don't think they do that, but like for medical procedures, they don't seem to mind showing nudity on television. And these are, it's medical procedures. There's nothing sexual about it at all, but they do show everything. If a woman is having her, you know what, worked on, then they're going to show it. You're going to see it front and center on the TV. If a man's having himself worked on, you're going to see it. Breast implants, there's so many women that have had messed up breast implants, and they don't mind showing that at all. I know in the United States, I think it's kind of humorous because we have the show Botched, and they'll show the breast implants and stuff like that, but they won't show the nipples. They'll like blur out the nipples, or they'll show the nipple if it is on a man. But if the man has an operation to put in implants and become a woman, they don't show them anymore. Even though it's the same nipple that they just showed, they won't show it again. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But I'm sure there are people watching this right now who don't want to see all that, and that's fine. You don't have to watch it. Definitely don't watch it then, because anything that's going wrong with these people, they show it all. The medical procedure, they show them fixing these people. And if you can't handle medical procedures, blood, seeing fat, fluids, this is not the show for you. This like I said, it's not sexual at all. You're looking at these things in a medical way. It's not like it's attractive at all. There are some horrific things that I have seen on there. There's one of the episodes I watched yesterday. There was a woman that I think she owned her own salon, hair salon, and she said she'd always wanted a big butt. Well, some girl came in peddling this stuff, these injections she could give her for her butt, and it would make her butt bigger. And anyway, long story short, the woman ended up losing her feet, the bottoms of her legs from like her knee down, it seemed like, and her hands, because of this stuff. She said, you know, I didn't ask any questions. I was just happy that I had always wanted this opportunity and that I was going to be able to have this opportunity. And I didn't ask what it was or if it was regulated or anything like that. And it was just absolutely horrific. And I just, watching these shows, if you can take it, I think it's good for you, because it breaks my heart to see these men and women going through what they're going through. And the thing is usually they were fine before. You know, like a woman, there have been so many women on there getting breast implants, and it's because they didn't feel like they were big enough. They always thought they were too small, or they always had to put chicken fillets is what they call them in their bras, and to make them look like they had more. And if they had just been grateful for what they had, then they would have never had these horrible operations and had their bodies mutilated and just horrific things. Most of these people were completely fine until they decided to have surgery, especially with the breast implants. I think it's where there are so many breast implants that you're just going to get a certain amount that go wrong. But now some people, there's a lot of people on the show that I wouldn't consider botched up. Like, there's been men on there that have gotten hair transplants. That's been interesting. They've all been interesting, but I mean, that's more of a natural occurrence. People that have had problems with their teeth and they've gone to one dentist and the dentist has totally, they haven't put the false teeth, they call them something. They didn't put it like in the bone, so they're like coming out and they have to get their teeth redone, which is horrific to watch. But things like that, you know, you can't help. Some people genetically have bad teeth, and so they can't help it. And so they've had a lot of cases like that. They've had some women on there who were super morbidly obese, and the NHS will pay for them to have the gastric bypass, but then they would get refused to have surgery to have the skin removed. And I mean, you're talking about, it could be 100 pounds of skin or something, just horrible amounts of skin. And so they've had to go to the doctor and had that removed. So it's a very, very interesting show if you can handle the operation. It will make you thankful to have what you have. It really will. It makes you very, very thankful. So I've because of my ankles, my feet, I had plenty of time to sit in the bed and watch some television. So I was watching that, and I was watching the Border Security and Border Patrol. I just love those shows. Border Security and Border Patrol, you can watch, I think you can watch them as a family. I mean, if you have children, they're going to learn that there are drugs and that people will try to conceal the drugs. So if you don't want your kids to hear about drugs, then you won't want them to watch it. But I think it's an interesting show, and they're clean, you know, but kids can't, I wouldn't let them watch the Botched Up Bodies. I think that would scar a kid for life. But I was just telling Kevin last night, he watches Botched Up Bodies with me. He enjoys it too. Because we watch Botched in the United States with Terry Dubrow and Paul Nassif, and they always have like 3 cases, and there will be one case that they don't do because it'll be somebody that is so over the top. Honestly, they have mental issues when they've had so much done, and like, I'm talking about women with like breasts out to here that want them to be bigger, or they have lips that are this big and they want them to be bigger. Those people need help psychologically, and so there's always one person per episode that they will not operate on, but then they'll do 2 other operations, and it's always very, very interesting. I told Kevin, I said, you know, you don't see a lot of women on there that have like this UK show, Botched Up Bodies, where they've lost a lot of weight and they're removing skin and stuff like that. And I think it's because I think they're trying to show the very best outcome they can on television. And, you know, you want to see what Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif, you want to see what they can do, how they can transform somebody from having no-nos to having their nose back, or, you know, something like that. So when somebody goes through the skin removal surgery, you're never going to make them look like Bo Derek. You know, they're just not going to. I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm very proud of the weight that I've lost. But I'm always going to have skin, more skin than I should have, just because because I was overweight. And even if I had skin removal, like on my arms, I would always have a huge scar here. There's always going to be a really bad scar, and they're never going to get those women to look perfect, like bikini perfect, you know? They'll look better, but not perfect. And so I think that's why you don't see a lot of those cases on our Botched. But if you have watched our Botched and you like it, then I really think that you'll enjoy this show. You just have to be prepared for the nudity, because it is in there. And there was another show, I've talked to you all about it before. I'm looking for it on here. I haven't watched it in a few weeks. Embarrassing Bodies, that's what it's called. I had told my sister a couple weeks ago about Embarrassing Bodies. That's another one from the UK that if you have not watched it, they show everything too. They show all the nudity, but it is embarrassing things that people have going on. You know, like if you have, I don't know, genital warts or something. I don't know. If you have something embarrassing going on, or if you have some kind of mole or freckle, or I don't know, something embarrassing that you don't want to go to the doctor, your regular doctor for, you can go to them, and I don't know, people just feel better about going to them, because it's like, well, they've seen all these odd cases anyway, so you know, it's okay. So right now they're showing previews for Conversations with a Killer, the Ted Bundy tapes. I haven't watched that. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about that. My foot, I talked about it last week. I thought that it hurt so bad that it was hard for me to pinpoint exactly where it hurt. For me, in that first week, it felt like it was on the bottom of my foot. And then as the week progressed, it felt like it was on the back of my foot, like my ankle. Like, you know, you have like those tendons or whatever that come down on your ankle. It felt like I had ripped something. And, but today is Wednesday. Today has been the first day. It'll be 2 weeks that I hurt myself on Friday. Today has been the first day that I have felt a glimmer of hope. That I have felt not completely normal, but I've gone from like 100% pain every time I move down to like, I don't know, 70. I mean, and I felt like crying today. Today was my cleaning day, and I was cleaning in the bathroom, and I literally thought I could stand here and just cry, because it wasn't hurting me to walk through the hall. It wasn't hurting me to move around like it has been for almost 2 weeks. And you're just so grateful that, you know, when it's like when you hurt a finger or something, you realize, gosh, I didn't realize how much I used that finger until it gets hurt. And then you realize, hey, I use that finger for everything. And so this is what it's been like. It's been, and I know that sounds corny, but it's just the truth. I mean, I love to walk. That's what I do. I enjoy walking. During the summer, I drive Kevin insane, because I will ask him on every pretty day, can we please take a walk? And, you know, and we do. He always obliges, because he knows, you know, it's a 15-20 minute walk, and I'm happy. He's made his wife happy. That's all he has to do. And, you know, it's amazing that after hobbling around and not being able to do it, that you're just so grateful. You're just so grateful that you can get up out of the chair and move without it almost falling over. Because sometimes it would feel like if I put weight on this foot at all, I'm just gonna fall over. Now, I'm not gonna go back to the gym yet because I don't want to push it. I am still taking ibuprofen, and ibuprofen might be the reason today why it's feeling a little bit better too. I was taking ibuprofen at first, and then Ashley said, you should take some of these, I think, Excedrin migraine. She said, I take those migraine pills for everything. And I thought, okay, I'll start taking those. So for like 2 days, I took the migraine medicine, and I guess I took a lot. I took so much that I was getting sick. I was feeling like I was to be sick. My stomach was just, it was like, oh, this is not good. And Kevin said, well, you ought to go back to the ibuprofen then, because you weren't getting sick on that. You weren't feeling icky on that. And so I've been back to the ibuprofen. So I still am taking that. So it's not like, hey, I'm pain-free and I'm not taking any medicine. It's not like that. I still am having the pain and I still am taking ibuprofen, but it's much, much better than it was. Anything is better. And I'm gonna probably wait. Today's Wednesday, and I don't want to push it because, and that's not like me at all, because normally I want to hop right back in, but I've been in such pain that I don't want to do too much too soon. So I will probably wait until Monday to go back to the gym and walk on the treadmill. And I've already told Ashley, I said, I will not be running anymore. Ashley's getting better. Ashley is building up her stamina. She wanted to be able to run 2 miles. That was her goal, is I want to run 2 miles. And she can run 2 miles now. And so now she wants to get faster. And I said, well, instead of getting faster, why don't you try to go longer, you know, because like a lot of people, they want to do a 5K. Why not try to go longer and not worry about the time so much? But this is how she wants to do it. She can run the 2 miles now she wants to get faster. So it's her goal, and she has to be happy with it. I'm very, very proud of her. She'll come home and her face will be beet red, where she's just exhausted. But I will be very happy to get back in the gym again, but it'll just be walking. I've learned my lesson, and it's even though I enjoy running, it's not worth it to me. I would rather be able to do everything I need to do and walk around the house and take walks this summer and all that, walking, and just be grateful that I can walk, rather than trying to compete with Ashley, because I am a competitive person. And so, you know, when I would get Ashley would stand next to me on the treadmill, it's like, well, I want to show her that I can definitely do it. So yes, I have the endurance and I can do it, but my body doesn't like to do it. My feet don't like to do it. And so I'm not going to do it anymore. But I want to thank every single person that told me they hope my feet get better, and for the private emails. I appreciate it. For everybody that took the time to tell me what you're going through, I really, really appreciate it. And I'm hoping, hope that by the time this vlog comes out on this next Monday, that will be my first day back to the gym. So I'll just have to keep you all posted. But anyway, sorry I've rambled on for 21 minutes now. I'm very, very sorry. Did not intend to do that at all. We just got a package delivered to the front door. It is from Mona in Michigan, and Kevin's not here, but I'm gonna open it anyway. There was tape on it, very carefully placed tape, and there was another fragile sticker on the top here, so I wanted to open it though. I didn't want to wait. So, like I said, this is from Mona in Michigan. To Tammy and Kevin, checked all of these items and none were on your video channel. Enjoy, Mona. Ooh, Haribo. Tagada? Is that how you would say that? Pink and pick. Pink and pick. Tagada. That's how I would say that. That might be wrong. Oh, they're strawberry. Haribo Tagada pink strawberry gummy candy. Yum. And then we have the Smurfs sour gummy candy. Those will be good. I used to watch the Smurfs growing up with Smurfette and Gargamel and Azrael, and yeah, I like the Smurfs. Let's see, what is this? This is Mather's French cacao truffles. I think is it Mather's Chocolatier? If I see it printed, it's produced in France. Salted butter caramel crystals truffle. Mona knows that we love toffee and salted caramel and things like that, so she's always introducing us to new companies. Okay. Oh, then we have some candy bars. Oh, okay. Some nougat. This is Chabert Gillot. I know I'm saying that totally wrong. Guillot. It's a product of France. So this is a nougat. And then we have a Vinci Allegro. This is some kind of a chocolate bar with hazelnut paste. And then we have another nougat. This is it looks like almonds and pistachios maybe, and it is a name that I cannot pronounce. Arnold Soybeeren. Yeah, I'm saying that wrong. Okay, and then I have a Perugina milk chocolate with hazelnuts. That name sounds familiar. I'm wondering if I know you said we haven't had this, and I don't recognize it, but I've seen that name somewhere. I wonder if we've had something by that brand. Maybe not this, but I don't know. I've seen that somewhere. Ooh. Now we have the Haribo Tagada Red. And this is strawberry candy. Wonder what the difference is. Pink strawberry and then strawberry. Well, I guess that's why she sent me both of them, is so we could see if we could figure out what the difference is. And this is Vinci Pralines. 13 assorted praline selection. Oh, Mona's bad. Assorted chocolates, gluten-free. These are a product of Italy. She's a bad girl. And then we have Lulu. These, they look like a strawberry biscuit. Let's see if we can read any of it. French strawberry cookies. A product of France. There's a little theme here. And there's one more thing. And let's see. I want to be careful with it because she wrapped it up. It must be delicate. Oh, and by the way, when it was the mail carrier that he comes around in a truck and delivered the box to the door, never rang the bell. Never knocked on the door. If I hadn't have seen him in the security camera parked at the end of the driveway, I wouldn't have even known he was coming. And then he just left it at the door. And this is a Freya, and it's a milk chocolate bar. I love the packaging on that. And this is, where's this from? Oh, made in Norway. Look at it. Can you all see that packaging? There we go. Yeah, I just like that. It's just different. Thank you very much, Mona. I cannot wait to try this stuff. And I know Kevin will be excited when he gets home. We have another box. This one is from Red's Scratch Made in Mooresville, North Carolina. This is a company, and Elle contacted me on Instagram, and she told me, she said, I've ordered you something from this company and I'm gonna have it sent to you. So I don't know what it is. I just know that this is from her.
That's it.
Okay, so there's these two boxes in that box. Oh, wow.
I can make sure it's
Oh, wow. Look.
that's cool.
Yeah.
These are well packaged. So it's supposed to be down. Push that.
Yeah, it's well packaged so that it doesn't squash. Are they muffins or cookies? They look like cookies. They look like huge, massive cookies.
Big
Red's
cookies.
Scratch oh my goodness. Red's Scratch Made Bake Shop. Thank you. We hope you enjoy these Scratch Made cookies. Find and tag us online at Red Scratch Made. For warm and gooey cookies, microwave for 10 to 12 seconds or bake at 350 for 5 minutes. Life is short, eat the cookie. I like that. Let's see. Dear Tammy and Kevin, happy Valentine's Day. And it's perfect. Today is Valentine's Day. So a huge supporter from the bottom of my heart. I hope you all enjoy these sweet goodies from Elle. Thank you very much. The only thing I would say is they did not tell us.
It might be on the bottom of the cookie.
Okay, because they didn't tell us what kind's in here. It looks like two of the same. Okay, good. Okay, what is that?
Triple chocolate caramel.
Okay. And this is a triple chocolate covered cherry.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh.
And this one's a white chocolate cranberry.
And this one is a a chocolate chip walnut Nutella. Or Nutella. Sorry, I said that wrong.
Chocolate chip walnut Nutella. What was that one?
This one.
Chocolate chip walnut.
Chocolate chip walnut Nutella. Yeah.
Chocolate. Yeah, there's that. So we got two of those.
We got two of those.
I'm gonna put it next to each other.
And there is a white chocolate cranberry. What was yours?
White chocolate cranberry. So,
okay.
So these are the same.
So we have 4 cookies to try.
1, 2, 3.
Two chocolate ones. Okay.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, you may not, just so you know, you may not see the review for a little while. However, we will go ahead and try them. It's not like I'm gonna wait weeks and weeks before we try it. However, I've gotten a lot of boxes from people lately, and those boxes have been full of stuff. So I just have a lot of reviews to do, plus stuff we bought, you know, ourselves. And so I try to post the videos in order of when I receive them. So I just need to get through some other boxes before I post these cookies. But just know that they're not going to be sitting around the house for weeks and weeks. We'll have already tried them.
It's just the video.
Yeah, you just won't see the video yet. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here because I know that it is long this week. Thank you very much, Elle, by the way. I can't wait to try these. I was telling you all yesterday that I felt better, that my foot felt much, much better. And I swear it was like You know, I think I told you yesterday that it was like, instead of 100%, it was like 70%. Well, right now it feels like 80. It's like I've gone backwards a little bit.
Of course, you did go shopping.
I needed, and it wasn't shopping like I went to Home Goods. It was
grocery shopping, which I could have done for us. She's hard-headed, people. Just in case you haven't picked that up for any other video, she's just a little bit hard-headed.
But there's always things that I am looking for that aren't on my list.
It would have waited.
Yeah.
I keep telling her to stay off her feet.
He does.
It's not gonna get better unless she stays off.
He does, but I am getting better. Because I know you all care. But I told you yesterday they were getting a lot better, and that I hope to even get back to the treadmill in the gym on Monday. If it's not completely better, then I'm not going to do that.
Definitely, I wouldn't want you.
No, because you're going to stop me.
Yeah, I got the car and the keys. So yes, I would stop you.
No, I'm teasing. I wouldn't anyway, because I don't want to hurt myself. You know, I don't want to do that. I did go grocery shopping today, but honestly, I thought if I walked a little bit, just like yesterday, I cleaned the house. It actually felt better after a little while. Today just wasn't like yesterday. So anyway, hopefully it'll be better by the time I update you all next week. And thank you for all the boxes that you all have sent me. I hope everyone has a very happy Valentine's Day, and we'll see you next week.